Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So I am back with another Leetcode Daily Challenge and it is Leetcode number 78 subsets. Okay, it is a medium level question and I also feel the same. So given an integer array num of unique elements, return all possible subset the power set. The solution set must contain a duplicate subset. uh, Return the solution in any order. Okay, so for example, if you see the example one, for 1 2, okay, it is a empty set because we want the power set. So one will generate empty, then single one, single two, single three, then 1 2 2 3 and 1 3. Okay, 1 2 2 3 1 3 and 1 2 3 the complete. Okay, so and for example 2, there is only one element, so one empty and uh one set with element 0. Okay, so the constant are nums length can go up to 10. Okay, quite small. Okay, small constant, and nums I value can go from -10 to 10, and all the number and the nums are unique. Okay, so let's see the explanation. Okay, so here if I take the first example, 1 2 3. Okay, so what we do, we will uh first we take the first element. Okay, and we call for the recursive call. Okay, so we have two options, we can reject it or include it. Okay, we will do it by the principle called inclusive exclusive principle. Okay, so in that, if you have an element, let's say a, so there is two options, you can take it or you can reject it. Okay, so we will do the same thing for this also. We will take one or we will not take one. So uh, if I take one, it will my output will be one, and my and of uh, let's say I here I take, so I mark a tick. Here I will not take, so I mark it x. Okay, then here your output is still empty, and for this two you have a input of now 2 3 because you used one, so you will not require one anymore, so you will remove it from your input array. Okay, then from 2 3 you have again two option for this, and again two option for this. Okay, if you include 2, then it will be 2, and if you will not include 2, then it remain empty. Okay, and for this, if you include 2, it will be 1 comma 2. Okay, and if you will not include, okay, so it will be only 1. Okay, because one is it is earlier present 1, so it will only remain 1. Here we have not included, here we have included. Okay, now you remove 2 again. Okay, then the only input set you have is 3. Now here also you have two options, you can include, exclude, include, exclude, include, exclude. Okay, and here also include, exclude. So first you have excluded. Okay, so it will again remain empty, and then you have included, so it will be only 3. Then you have again excluded, so it will be only 2. Then you included, so it will be 2 3. You reject it, so it will only 1. You included, so it will be 1 and 3. Okay, and similarly for this two also, but there is a bit space low, so I am not writing it, but you can see here it will be, if you include, then it will be only 1 2. Okay, this is 1, it will be only 1 2, and if you include it, okay, then it will be 1 2 3. Okay, so you got like a empty set, then a single two, a three, a one single one also, then you got 1 3, then you got 2 3, then you got 1 2 3. Okay, now whenever you track back, whenever you track back Okay, so you need to push that element which you have removed from input array in the current array. Okay, because we are using a vector. Okay, and you need to pass a vector in a recursive call by its address. Okay, okay, let's say it's input array, so it will be IP. Okay, so if you not push it back, okay, then this will get exhausted. Okay, and you will not able to take the uh, second set, the third set. Okay, so it will be a means you can see that here some number are missing, like you don't have the 1 3. Okay, I think, yeah. So it will give you a wrong answer. So you need to push back your original set also inside it. Okay. So after this, the whole process, you will get your answer, final answer. Okay. So you can, if you are doing this question for the very first time, so I will suggest you to do some a dry run. Okay. Some more test case, like 2 3 more element to get your concept clear. But just you need to take care of, like, you need to exclude one, you need to include one. Okay. So let me show you the code now. Okay, I have taken here another function. Okay, so here it is the input array which will be provided in the question. uh, this is our final array which we have to return. We have to return the vector of vector integer array, and this is the output array. Okay, so what we will do, I just as we are passing it by address, we need to create that element first. So I created it, I passed in the function. Okay, then I need check this is the base case, like if my ip dot size is equals to 0. If my ip array get exhausted, then only I push my output array to our answer vector. Okay, for example, as I shown you here, for at this step, the 3 is also get removed, so you have an empty vector. Then what I have done, I have marked all this as as our answer. Okay, so this is a empty, this is 2, this is 3, this is 2 3. Okay, similarly all this element. Okay, so you need to only push this element into your vector, your answer output vector, when you found out it is means it is its input is empty. Okay, it is your last step. So this is it, and after pushing you need to return. Then every iteration I have just created two in output vector. Okay, additional to output vector, for one for inclusion principle and another for exclusion. Okay, and I just create a temporary element to store my element which I am going to remove it. Okay, and then I have to again insert it, as I show you why you need to insert it in the explanation part. Then I do output in and I do on and I put this element into one of this vector. Okay, and I will not push it in the another one. Here you can see I have pushed it into the op2 and I have ignored it in the op1. So op1 is my for exclusion and op2 is my for inclusion. Now I erase this from my input array. Then I call both the for both the output. Okay, like for op2 and for op1. Then after they solved and track back, I just do a simple backtracking. I just push this element again into my insert array. Means this input array. Okay, then after all the process, when the recursive tree get over, yeah, I just simply return my answer. Okay, so let me submit it. Okay, it is submitted, and hope you understood this code. Very easy code. Okay, and if this question is the base question for any backtracking problem. If you are following some backtracking playlist, then you must have solved this problem. okay, in the starting itself. uh, it is the must do question for any interview. Okay, so hope you enjoy the video and you understood it. uh, try some try some recursive trip by its own by using some other examples. Okay, so you will get a better understanding.